I want to bring you back in here in a second, but I want to show this clip first. This is some video of this Unstaged rollout that Amex is part of. Rich, can you set this up for us a little bit? Why did you see this particular venture as a good business opportunity for American Express?
Yeah, so just bringing you back at American Express, we're a lifestyle brand that's based in service, and what we feel really strongly about is really helping facilitate life of our customers and our card members. And we believe if we can do that, they will be more engaged, more loyal, and spend with our products, and hopefully be happy and stay with us. So for decades, we have been doing these incredible experiences, whether it's travel or shopping. But in my area, really in sports, entertainment, experience area, we've been doing live events, whether it's getting a great seat at a concert or meeting incredible talent and understanding the insights about how they think about their craft. And we've seen these wonderful loyalty and metrics that once they get engaged with this experience, and because they really believe strongly, and which is great for us, that we helped facilitate that life experience, and we did, and it's an incredible experience. But it's only a finite amount of people that we can touch with the resources that we have. And for a very long time, we've been trying to figure out ways where how do we broaden that reach and talk to new, whether it's card members or just fans that maybe want to just engage with our brand and they think our brand's interesting. We've done content programs like I'm sure a lot of you in the room, or mobile platforms and many other programs, but it's very hard to get that live touch experience, that emotional experience. When you go to these events and you see these fans have this visceral, wonderful relationship, whether it's a mother and daughter at Fashion Week or a father and a daughter at a golf event, this memory is irreplaceable, and it drives tremendous loyalty. So we've been searching for programs that can really help duplicate, and maybe not duplicate because it's very hard to do that, but at least get closer to that experience, the engagement, the social aspects of a live experience, a concert, interactivity. And it's just been very hard. And at the same time, whatever we want to do, we want to make sure that it's authentic, that it's really based in service, and that we're making sure everything works really well, that artists feel like their creativity can be expressed, that we're not going to put our brand and shout all over it, and that we're really going to help facilitate the curation of creativity that they can produce, because that's what they do every day. They create, and we need to let them do that. And if we do our jobs, we all do our jobs well, and people like VEVO helps us, with the rights and some of the distribution, and YouTube helps us with the technology and the distribution, and we all do our jobs right. People are going to have this wonderful, unique, different experience that is both live, interactive, and it's something they've never seen before, and that's what we believe we have here, and we're going to constantly evolve it. It's still at the beginning stages, but that's the reason. And ultimately, it's going to it's going to introduce us to people that don't have maybe a brand affiliation, that want to reappraise who we are as a brand. And then for our customers, our card members, they believe, hopefully, that we get it. We get their passion, and we do it the right way. And that's the reason why we do these programs.
Okay, let's. Do we have that clip, Unstaged? Give you an example of what we're talking about here. All right, that's fascinating stuff, and I think where we're heading here is fascinating because we're talking about as you say, a once-in-a-lifetime experience, going to that show on that day, an event that can never be duplicated, and essentially turning that one-day event into something that can be experienced 365 days a year, right? In basically any context, any device that you might have. Questlove, the Roots have been called the greatest live band in hip-hop so many times, it might as well be affixed as an adjective in front of the band. It is about that live experience. You guys are a great live band. Is this interactivity, is it the same thing to be able to, experience the concert digitally with all of these tools? Is it a substitute? Is it a complement? Is it the wrong way to go? How do you view this kind of technology?
I mean, nothing's really going to beat the intimacy level of being there in person. But I think at the end of the day, that's what people are trying to reach for. People ask, do I prefer doing these festivals where there's like 30,000 people, or would I prefer a Village Vanguard gig, where it's just 75 people? The answer is Village Vanguard, but with the money that I would have made from 30,000. And I guess that the advantage of doing an event like this, it does give you somewhat of a unique experience. I know that the second that we got off stage from doing our event, I bypassed the after party and actually ran to a spot that I knew that had clear, uninterrupted internet service, so I could watch it as I DJ'd another after party. I kind of cheated. I put on like a long song and was watching the VEVO event, and I was amazed at the camera options. I mean, just as a computer geek. Those things are the stuff that matter to me. The fact that it's available and shot on 1080, it's clear digital. You get different camera options. You get to actually interact. And, I was on the live chats with some of the people during the rerun of it. I'd say that I guess it's the imagined sort of Jetson-esque future of how we see the music business going. But does it replace the intimacy of reaching out to people? It doesn't, but I think it's a happy medium. It's in between the 30,000 stadium, that's a monetary benefit for everybody, and the intimate where you get to sort of reach out and touch someone. It's somewhere in the middle where you reach as many people as possible, but in an intimate way.
I just wanted to elaborate. I think it's natural human instinct to talk about binary ways, like this is going to replace this or this is going to subsume that. And I think online for years people have always tried to say, how do I approximate the live experience online? And the answer is you can't, because it's not a live experience. So what's happened is Rich and Digitas and American Express have basically said, we're not going to try to replace the live experience. We're going to try to create an experience that could never be experienced live and that could only be experienced in a native way on this digital platform. So the capabilities of Unstaged you could never have if you were in a festival or in a club. And it's unique and native to the medium, which makes it, I think, more innovative than just taking a feed and rebroadcasting it on the web. And most people couldn't be there anyway at that event, so you're complementing the event by bringing a much larger audience there, because not everybody could have been there anyway. So, and then it's available on demand after the fact, so everybody could watch it together, and millions of people do, or millions of people could watch it afterwards whenever it's convenient for them in an on-demand manner. So it really is good for the consumer that way.
Mm-hmm.